Today I'm going to show you exactly how to edit a WordPress website. Open your web browser and go to your WordPress login page. We're using only the built-in WordPress tools, so no plugins and no code. If you manage more than one site, check the address bar now. Logging into the wrong dashboard is the easiest mistake to make before you've even started. Type your username or email address into the first field. Type your password into the second field. Click Login, you'll land on the WordPress dashboard. Take a moment to look at the left side of the screen before you change anything. On the left is the WordPress admin sidebar. At the top, Dashboard gives you a quick overview of activity and recent changes. The at-a-glance panel right in the center shows how many posts and pages the site has, and the activity widget shows recent comments. Posts is where blog articles are managed. Media contains your uploaded images, videos, and documents. Pages is where you manage static pages like home, about, services, and contact. Comments is visitor comments. Appearance is design, layouts, and menus. Users controls who can access the dashboard. Tools holds import and export utilities. Settings contains general website settings. I'd leave settings alone while you're still learning. A stray change there can affect how the whole site behaves. Now look toward the top of the dashboard. You may see your website name in the admin bar. Hover over the website name and click Visit Site. I usually right-click Visit Site and open it in a new browser tab. That way I can keep the dashboard open and compare changes as I go. The front end of your website opens. You'll still see a dark admin bar across the top because you're logged in. Take a look at the home page and choose the areas you want to change: the site title, a heading, some text, an image, a button, the navigation menu, or the footer. Keep this tab open and switch back to the Dashboard tab. Back in the dashboard, click Pages in the left sidebar, then click All Pages. You'll see a list of every page on the site. If you have a lot of pages, use the search box in the top right corner of the list and type the page name. For this example, hover over About Us and click Edit. Before you click, double-check the title. Opening the wrong page and changing a live business page is a real problem. The WordPress editor opens. This is where the actual page content gets changed. WordPress uses a block-based editor. Instead of treating the page as one large text area, everything on the page is divided into blocks. A paragraph is a block, a heading is a block, an image is a block, a button is a block, a list and a video are also blocks. Click on one of the existing paragraphs. You'll see formatting options appear above it. The controls change depending on which block you've selected, so always pay attention to which block is highlighted before you start typing. The top toolbar has the block inserter, undo and redo, the list view icon, and the preview button. Click List View, and you'll see an outline of every block on the page. That outline is the fastest way to understand the page structure at a glance. Click inside the paragraph you want to change, and place your cursor where the new text should go. You can add text, remove text, or rewrite the whole sentence. Let's change Welcome to our website to Welcome to our business website. Select the old words and type the new sentence straight over them. Once you've finished, click somewhere else on the page. Read the whole paragraph again. A small edit can break the flow without you noticing while you're typing. Now select a word or sentence. A formatting toolbar appears above the selected text. Depending on the block, you can make text bold, italic, linked, highlighted, or strike through. Select an important phrase and click Bold. The selected text turns bold immediately. I keep formatting minimal. Bold is for emphasis, not entire paragraphs. Too much bold makes the page harder to read, not easier. Find a heading on the page and click on it. You can edit the heading text directly. Change our services to our professional services by selecting and retyping it. You can also change the heading level when the block supports it. Open the block options and choose the appropriate level. The main page title should stay H1, and the sections under it should be H2 or H3. That hierarchy matters for search engines and for people using screen readers. The heading level is visible in the right sidebar under the block tab when the heading is selected. Click underneath an existing block so the cursor lands just after it. Press Enter. A new paragraph block appears. Type your new content. For example, we help businesses create simple and effective digital solutions. When you finish a paragraph, press Enter again if you want another one. Break long walls of text into shorter paragraphs. It is much easier for visitors to read on a phone. Now click the plus button at the top of the editor or in the content area. The block inserter opens. You'll see different categories of blocks. You can scroll through them, but it is faster to type in the search field. Search for button. Select the button block. The new block is added to your page. The same process works for an image, heading, list, quote, video, columns, spacer, or divider. If you know exactly what you want, search for it. It is much faster than scrolling through every category. Find an image on the page and click it. The image block controls appear. Depending on your WordPress setup, you can replace the image by selecting the Replace option. Choose a different image from your media library or upload a new one. Select the image you want to use and apply the change. Review the image on the page. Use an appropriately sized image. A huge original file slows the site down even if it looks small on the page. To add an image, click the plus button, search for image, select the image block. You'll see a choice to upload an image or select one from the media library. Choose an image from your computer or pick one that is already uploaded. The image appears on the page. Use the alignment options in the block toolbar to set it left, center, right, wide, or full width. Review how it looks next to the surrounding content. Only add an image if it supports the text. An image just to fill empty space makes the page look busy. Find a button on your page and click it. You can change the button text directly. For example, replace Learn More with View Our Services. You can also edit the button's link. Open the link settings and enter the destination. Choose the services page from the link picker or type the page address. The button block also has styles in the right sidebar. Fill works well for the main action on the page. Outline is better for a secondary link. Review the button after the change. Make sure the link points to the correct page. I always test important buttons after publishing because a button can look right and still go somewhere else. Select the text you want to turn into a link. For example, select Learn More About Our Services. Click the link option in the formatting toolbar. Enter the destination, then confirm it. As you type, WordPress will search your existing pages and posts. You can select one from the drop-down instead of typing the full address. The selected text now becomes a clickable link. Use descriptive link text. Learn More About Our Services tells the visitor what they're getting, while Click Here does not. Hover over the block you want to move. Look for the block's drag handle or movement controls. Click and hold the block, move it up or down, and release it in the desired spot. If you're rearranging a long page, open List View and drag the block there instead. It gives you a cleaner view of the whole page. You can rearrange blocks without deleting and recreating them. After you move it, review the page. Content often makes less sense when the order changes, even if the individual blocks are fine. Click the block you want to remove. Open the block's options menu, usually the three-dot icon. Choose Remove or Delete. The block disappears. Review the surrounding content to make sure nothing important went with it. If you're not sure, use Undo instead of making several changes at once. On a live website, a small deletion can leave a page looking broken. Now let's edit a blog post. Return to the WordPress dashboard. Click Posts in the left sidebar, then click All Posts. Find the article you want to edit and click Edit underneath its title. If you have many posts, use the search box at the top of the post list. The WordPress editor opens just like it did for Pages. You can edit the title, article text, headings, images, links, lists, and other blocks. Read through the whole section before you change it. That prevents you from deleting information that is still relevant. While editing the post, look for the featured image settings in the right sidebar under the Post tab. Select the option to change the featured image. Choose an image from your media library or upload a new one. Select the image and save the change. For a professional blog, use a consistent style for featured images. Mismatched sizes and colors make the blog look messy even when the articles are good. Still in the post editor, find the categories section in the right sidebar. Review the categories assigned to the post. The list is checkboxes, so you can turn a category on or off by clicking it. Select the appropriate category and uncheck any categories that do not apply. If your WordPress setup allows it, you can also add a new category. Do not assign a pile of unrelated categories to one article. That makes sorting harder for you and for visitors. Now return to the WordPress dashboard. Go to Appearance in the left sidebar. Depending on your theme and WordPress setup, open the menu or navigation editor. In older WordPress versions, this is Appearance then Menus. In newer blog themes, it's Appearance then Editor, then the navigation area. Find your website's navigation area. Review the existing menu items. You might see Home, About, Services, Blog, and Contact. Adjust the items through the WordPress interface. Keep the main navigation simple. Every menu item should take a visitor somewhere they understand. Open the relevant footer area through Appearance or the site editor, depending on your setup. In a block theme, the footer is usually a template part you open from Appearance then Editor. Select the footer section, click the text or block you want to change. For example, update Copyright 2025 Your Company to Copyright 2026 Your Company. You can also edit other footer blocks that your theme provides. Review the footer after your changes. This appears across many pages of the website, so a small mistake here affects the entire site. Before you publish the edits, look for the preview option in the top toolbar. Open the preview, review the page the way a visitor would see it. Check the text, images, buttons, links, spacing, headings, and layout. If the preview gives you screen size options, check the page at phone width. Never assume a page is correct just because it looks good inside the editor. The editor is not a one-to-one preview of the live site. I always preview on mobile width because that is where layout problems show up first. Once you have finished editing, look at the upper right area of the editor. If the page is already published, you will usually see Update. Click Update to apply your changes to the live page. If you are working on a new page, you see Publish instead. Review the publishing options, then click Publish when you are ready. Wait for WordPress to finish saving the changes, then visit the live page and confirm that the changes are visible. If you accidentally change something, do not panic. WordPress can keep revisions for supported content. Open the page or post revision options. You can review previous versions and compare the current version with an earlier one. If the appropriate revision is available, you can restore it. Revision history is one of the most useful safety features when editing existing content. It has saved me more than once. Before you close the editor, I'll show you the routine I follow. Open the pages list from the dashboard. The order is always the same. Open the page, edit, preview, review, update, and check the live site. that prevents accidental changes from going out unreviewed. While you are still in the editor, make small changes at a time. If something breaks later, you will know exactly which change caused it. And if you do make a mistake, use undo or revisions instead of trying to recreate everything manually. That is much faster. If this walked you through the exact buttons on your screen, like it so other WordPress beginners find it. Subscribe for more WordPress walkthroughs. And leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this video to other people searching for the same thing.